Hi, this is Ferre with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Swenson again. This is another one of our Property Deal of the Week videos.
Yeah, and today we're going to talk about Delaware. Delaware is actually what we consider a redemption deed state. That's because it has a very short redemption period attached to it.
Yeah, redemption deeds are kind of like tax deeds that are sold with a redemption period attached to them. So in Delaware, what happens is full ownership rights aren't granted to the deed holder until the redemption period has expired, which in Delaware is 60 days. So, when you buy, basically, you can't take possession of it, until that 60-day period has passed.
Yeah, well, and it gives the property owner a time frame to redeem the properties. Now, you probably have a smaller chance that are actually going to redeem in that time frame. But they do have that ability, and they have to pay essentially a 15% penalty on what you paid. So if the bidding started at $10,000, but you paid $20,000, they're going to have to pay that $20,000 back plus a 15% flat penalty. And so chances are you're going to have a lot higher ownership rate than you would with like a tax lien certificate or something like that.
Yeah. Basically they include these properties. I mean, Delaware's not a huge area. They include these properties with their standard mortgage foreclosures. They also use premium bidding, so they're just going to start the bidding at what's owed and bid up the price from there.
Yeah, really it consists of 3 counties.
Yeah.
So there's 3 counties within Delaware, but they do have a lot of property. Before we get started, we noticed that around 15% of you guys that are watching our videos are subscribers. So don't forget to join if you like what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. So the sale we're actually going to be looking at here is for Newcastle, Delaware. And this is a sale that's scheduled to take place on October 12th. And this is actually an on-site auction.
Yeah, so you're going to be attending this in person. And in Delaware, they can actually do it on a county level, but there's a couple of the larger cities that can hold auctions because they collect property taxes within the city.
Yeah. So this is what the tax sale list looks like for Delaware, and as we said, it's included with the regular bank foreclosures. So one of the ways that you can kind of tell is by looking at the plaintiffs and defendants. You can see basically where it's the city of Wilmington, versus Orland's Associates, or some kind of a financial institution.
Yeah, exactly. The city of Wilmington. There's also some county properties on this as well.
Yeah. So, let's take a look here at the first property.
Yeah. So this first property we can see is a home. Was built in 1949. Not a bad 3-bedroom, 1-bath.
Yeah, and it has about $9,000 total owed. So we can see, the county balance due is about $4,800, and the school balance due is about $4,100 for a total of about $9,000.
One thing that's interesting in Delaware is how high those school taxes are.
Yeah.
They're equivalent to the property taxes. But at $9,000 owed, this property has an assessed value, or I guess a Zillow value of about $157,000. So there's a lot of potential profit in this type of property, and it's on a good, quarter-acre lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that could definitely be a good possibility. Let's look at the next property here, which this property is also, a single-family residence, but it's, I don't know what you would call this.
A townhome?
Yeah, kind of a townhome style. Yeah, which it has less owed on it, really. The county balance is only $65, which must mean they paid off part of that. And the school balance is $829, so it's not a lot owed on it, and it's valued, roughly at $95,000.
Yeah, exactly. It's also showing around, $1,250 a month rent. So this, 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, just under 1,200 square foot, could be a good rental type property, something you could pick up at a lower dollar price, rehab, and then rent.
Yeah, and it's starting at really low now. Here's the third property that we're looking at. This is another townhome. I guess we could call it a townhome. it has about 8,500 owed, which really comes down to mostly all school balance. There's only $279 owed in the county balance, but the school balance owed is 8,100. So about 8,500, is where it'll start off, and valued at about 95,000.
Yeah, exactly. Another one that could be a potential good one to rent out.
Yeah.
Property number 4 here. This one was kind of a little bit interesting because it's a commercial property. We can see that it's on over half an acre lot, 0.58 of an acre. There's also some type of building, and I believe it's this little building up here. But most of this property is a big kind of lot, partially fenced lot.
Yeah.
But you are looking at a commercial property in a good area of town. They looks like it's opening up at about $8,800 with the county taxes and the school taxes together. But we're looking there at the the value. They have it around $38,000, but just based off what we're seeing in some of the other real estate, I would think that it would have to be at least double that. And trying to look at some of the commercial land for sale in the area, it was all pretty expensive.
Yeah, and it starts off at about $8,800, and most of that is school balance owed. Very little of it.
Well, and you can also see back there in the deed history, starting in 1984, it sold for $50,000, then 88, 90,000. In 2008, it sold for 93,000.
Yeah.
So we've seen here the history that at least people are giving it value even back as far back as 1984.
Yeah, those are all interesting properties there, and good tax sale properties. So again, these have all been properties that are being offered at the Newcastle, Delaware tax sale, which is scheduled for August 12th, and this is going to be an on-site auction, held there at the county courthouse.
Yep. Now, if you like what we do, go ahead and check out our membership program at taxsalesupport.com. It's $39 a month, $29 if you do a year up front, and really that's going to give you access to all of our training.
Yeah, we think it is the best value in training out there.
It's also going to give you access to the list like we're even going over today. We're just looking at lists that we have, through the list that we collect each month and review the properties from there.
Yeah, true. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to hit the like button.
Yeah, appreciate it.